Well, despite gridlock in Washington, a bipartisan housing affordability bill is now law.
Yeah, experts call it one of the biggest housing reforms in decades. But what could it mean for Californians?
ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh is here now to break it down.
Well, the bill passed Congress with bipartisan support, but President Trump ended up never signing it. And because he took no action, the 21st Century Road to Housing Act became the law. Now Governor Newsom is weighing in while facing questions about a housing promise he made during his State of the State address in January. And now that promise was to conduct more oversight and enforcement of corporations buying up single-family homes and turning them into rentals. It's an issue where Newsom and President Trump actually agree, arguing corporate buyers are leaving fewer homes for families and first-time buyers. But there hasn't been action since Newsom's speech, and a legislative effort by Democratic Assemblymember Alex Lee to ban corporations from buying more than 1,000 single-family homes just died in committee. Any updates on that promise?
Yeah, there's been a lot of us are promoting that. The good news is, remarkably, the president may not be familiar because he didn't take the time to sign a bill, that what we were promoting, and by the way, take a look at that housing bill that was done federally, looks a lot like what we've been doing here in the state of California. In so many ways, it neuters the need, not completely, but substantially, for the state of California to move forward. That said, there are a number of bills and discussions and amendments that are in play.
Newsom now relying heavily on the federal effort, which bans corporations with 350 homes from buying more, though it does exempt build-to-rent projects. As for how the rest of the bill may affect California, housing experts say only time will tell.
They don't exactly take effect immediately. What they do is they direct federal agencies to write new rules and grant guidelines. I think it's a helpful layer on top of what California has been doing, continues to do. But my assessment is that what goes on in Sacramento and what goes on in counties and cities across California is ultimately going to matter a lot more.
Alan Berube says while there's not much new funding, the federal bill does expand on state and local efforts, including streamlining permitting as well as new incentives to build. Chris.
Okay, Jenny, thank you.